Welcome to another edition of LRMania Reviews, and tonight I'm here to talk about WWE's pay-per-view Battleground, which is going to start right now with a pre-show match with Ty Dillinger and Aiden English that I do not care about. So they actually had Aiden English win. Maybe it's fine to release Ty Dillinger. Maybe it's a bit of an overreaction, but my god, losing to a loser like Aiden English, jeez. Ty Dillinger is dead. Never even had a chance. I didn't think he was a big star. He could be a big star. I just thought his 10 count was over, and I think he could be over, but man, he had no chance. Losing to Aiden English, he may as well just retire. May as well just release him. Why? Oh, gee. Well, I'm not going to even waste my time. It's a pre-show. It's a meaningless match, but I'm afraid I'm going to have a lot more rants for later in the show. I'm not a fan of this opening video package with everyone's face painted in the colors of their country. I don't like that at all. Last month with Great Balls of Fire, the 1950s opening was awesome. I really like that. This one, just not a big fan. Forgot the show's in Philadelphia. Man, if this show sucks, this crowd's going to let them know. So, New Day Usos is starting the show. That's a very hot match to start the show off with. I like that. So, just a word advertisement during this match. The attires are kind of different. Well, very different. You have the New Day, it's Xavier Woods and Kofi Wrestling. They're both wearing United States themed trunks with like trumpets of the New Day on parts of it. So, it's the U.S. flag taped up of pants. And Big E's wearing a singlet, but he's not even wrestling. Usos are wearing really odd. They're wearing basically army pants, but one of them's wearing a muscle shirt. The other one's wearing a sweater. Who the fuck ever wrestles in a sweater? I don't get that. Damn, there's a crazy spot. Xavier Woods basically does that coast to coast, but he was going to hit one of the Usos, but Jimmy came in, just super kicked him so fucking hard. It looked so badass, but Xavier kicked out. That was an awesome spot. We got new tag team champions. New Day beats the Usos in a very good opening tag match. The crowd was really loud. There was "This is awesome" chants. They had a huge pop when the New Day won. I don't know if I could hear it, but that was definitely a big pop when the New Day won. Really enjoyed that match. Really hot match to start off the show. I'm not sure anything's going to top this. That was very, very good. So, very good opener. And with that, New Day is now the first ever team to be both SmackDown Tag Team Champs and Raw Tag Team Champs. So, definitely a feather in their cap. Nakamura and Corbin is next. Boy, Nakamura better win. Baron Corbin is so fucking terrible. He has to use a fucking bear hug in the match. A fucking bear hug. It's the fucking 80s. A bear hug? Are you fucking kidding me? This guy is so fucking terrible. They did a fucking disqualification match right now. Disqualification for shit. Corbin hit Nakamura in the balls. Are you fucking kidding me? On pay-per-view, you have to do this shit every fucking month. They did it with the fucking tag match a couple months ago, or at the Money in the Bank show. They did it with Alexa and Sasha last month. Stop fucking doing these shitty disqualification count-out finishes, for fuck's sakes. Ugh, the match was getting decent. Corbin's fucking garbage. He is trash. Nakamura did, I think, the best he could. That was such bullshit. I bet they wanted Corbin to win so bad, but they didn't have the balls to do it. They had him lay him out after the match. They made Nakamura look so stupid here. Oh my god, Corbin, he's horrible. That was probably the worst match Nakamura's had in his career. Well, god, that fucking sucked. Corbin is so bad. What a fucking bum, and he's so bad, he sucks. So Naomi's out for the women's elimination match. Naomi, I guess she's going to be at ringside. Might see a cash-in. Something interesting can really happen here. Man, I'm worried it's going to be like Tamina and Lana dominating everybody until the end. They're so fucking horrible. They're by far the two worst women in the whole match, in the whole division. They're fucking garbage. Lana is so bad in the ring. She sucks. And Tamina is she's just god-awful. Thank God they had Becky submit Tamina and Lana back-to-back quickly. Thank fucking goodness. Then they have to do a distraction roll up when Natalya pins Becky. Great. So, something I have to mention. Charlotte's awesome. She pulled off that powerbomb when she lifted up Natalya slowly. That was great. But Natalya wins. And look, I'm not angry at that at all. I'm happy for her. She's really someone you can say deserves it. She's been there for a long time. It's cool to see her get this opportunity. I was not a fan of how the match ended. I did not like the way she, hit a roll up and Charlotte hits her the back of her head and onto the turnbuckle. It looked like shit. I hated that ending. The ending sucked. I mean, Naomi and Natalia at SummerSlam, I don't know. I thought you might get a little bit of a better match, a bigger match, but look, it's good to see Natalia get this opportunity, but I can almost immediately think Carmella's cashing in on that show. So Charlotte and Becky look like they're just going to be on the sidelines for SummerSlam, and that's a shame. U.S. titles next, by far the most anticipated match on the whole show. Kevin Owens regains the title in one of the shittiest finishes. Wow, that finish sucked. Man, the match was really good, and it was going to get, like, this is going to be a great match, but man, that finish just blew. That was very disappointing to say the least. I was thinking that match was going to be great, and I mean, it was good, but I mean, the finish just ruined it. It ended up being a disappointment, so man, this show, I've not been impressed so far. I mean, the first match was really good, and I mean, the last few matches just, man, it doesn't look like this is going to be a good, it looks like another lackluster WWE pay-per-view. The booking on the show is so bad. I mean, the Vince is so awful. He just needs to go. The booking is just awful. The first match was really good. You have a DQ, and you have the women's match was just a mess. The way the elimination, all the eliminations are just came out of nowhere, and most of them just fell flat. And this last match, the booking of that, man, the shitty booking, the booking is fucking garbage. So we got the flag match up next. Well, I wonder how this is gonna go. And these two don't have good chemistry together. I'm already bored, and it's just Rusev dominating. We know Cena's gonna come back. This sucks. Well, look, the match got good at the end. The last few minutes got saved, I thought. It was boring for a while. You just knew Cena was going to win, so this wasn't exciting for me. But at the end, we had a nice table spot. Crowd wasn't as hot as they usually are for a John Cena match. I mean, you've seen this kind of match from Cena so many times. So, of course, Cena wins. Same old shit. I mean, we've seen it a million times, but, it got good at the end. You have to definitely give it that. It dragged for a very long time. I mean, the match was just very, very long. It felt like 30 minutes long. I haven't checked the official time. It might only be like 15, 17 minutes, but that felt like a 30-minute match. It just went on and on and on, and I was just bored by the end of it. I like bored through the middle of it, but the ending, of course, got good. And I think this annoys me. I keep hearing Big Match John. Shut the fuck up, JBL, you fucking bully. You fucking dick face. He makes it unbearable. Just the commentary is so bad. But I guess next is Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis in the death spot. So I guess the fashion place from next. I don't know if the Sami Zayn Mike Kanellis match is scrapped. I'm not sure. But they're doing a segment. I don't know. I mean, there's rumors that might be Harper and Roman their opponents. I'm not sure. So it's a segment, actually. They get jumped and they get dragged away and have the Ascension there as a comedy. I assume it's Harper and Rowan. Who else could it be? Who else is a really dark tag team that would do some stuff like that? So I think it's Harper and Rowan for sure. So up next is Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis. Damn, I am not looking forward to this at all. They're in the death spot. This is the buffer match. These guys have no chance in this spot. Oh. This gimmick, Mike and Maria, is just not working for me. It is just not working at all. Match wasn't too bad. It's just, in front of that crowd, this was the buffer match, so they weren't going to make too much noise. Sami Zayn got the win. Not a huge surprise. I picked Kanellis to win, but I thought Zayn was a good chance because they did the stuff on SmackDown the week before. Tells you how much faith they have in this gimmick, because this gimmick has fallen on its face. It's just bombed. I don't see them going anywhere. I don't even know how much longer. I wouldn't be surprised if WWE just gives up and takes this gimmick off TV. So it has just been a complete and utter flop. And speaking of awful gimmicks, one of the worst gimmick matches of all time is about to be the main event of this damn show, which is the Punjabi prison. The fucking awful gimmick match that it is. Hopefully this is the last match we ever have to see. Taker and Big Show is awful. Just a horrible, horrible, horrible match. That match, I thought that was just god awful, and especially the botched crossbody at the end. That was terrible. Punjabi Prison match in 06, Batista and Khali was awful. I mean, every Khali match is awful, and it wasn't as bad as the first one, but it was still pretty bad. I mean, Batista's leap at the end was kind of cool, but other than that, the match is just shit. So, if these two do not have the best Punjabi Prison match of all time, then they should be ashamed of themselves. But, yeah, I hate this gimmick. Singh brothers are not there with them, so maybe they're under the ring or something. They'll come out through like that. Another thing I've been noticing, how many times WWE 1.3 billion people. 1.3 billion people. In my opinion, they know Jinder Mahal sucks, and they're basically explaining to the audience, look, we are trying to open up the market in India. That's all it is. I mean, they're trying to explain it to us. They know Mahal sucks. Oh, man, this is just boring as hell. They are in the cage forever. They are doing nothing. They are having a Randy Orton boring-ass match that you've seen a million times. They are doing nothing in the damn cage. Can they just get out already? I mean, they are just awful. It's dreadful to watch. Open the door, fight to climb out. All of a sudden, they start crawling. All of a sudden, and this is just garbage. This sucks. Of course, the Singh brothers are under the ring. Didn't see that coming. This is just boring as fuck. It's so boring. And Orton's going to beat him up at Mahal wins. I mean, same thing as the last two shows. I've seen the exact same thing now, 3 pay-per-views in a row. Match is just not doing it. And then, finally, I mean, the match might be saved by the 2 best performances of this match are not Orton or Mahal, but the Singh brothers. They're killing themselves every single pay-per-view. Samir, I believe, what he just did was incredible. He was on the top of on the outside cage and near the top, and he basically fell through the announce table. Orton knocked him off. That was just crazy. They didn't give him a crash pad like they gave Shane McMahon a couple years ago at Mania, but that was definitely a crazy spot. But I mean, the match is still fucking horrible. I mean, it's still dreadful to watch. It is so boring. Match is continuing. It's just chair shots and kendo sticks. I mean, I don't know. I hate these. This is the worst gimmick ever. Oh no, the Great Khali returns. Oh my god. Hopefully it's just one night. Please don't I hope he's not back permanently and I have to see him every single week having some of the worst matches of all time. Hopefully it's just one night, but yeah, Khali comes back. They didn't play his old music, they played Mahal's music when he came out. I mean, it was kind of scary because they had Orton climb to the top of the cage and had Khali shake it, and it got really scary. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna fall to his death. But Mahal chokes him, or Khali chokes him. Khali was shaking it, he chokes Orton, and Mahal escapes. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, oh god. I mean, it was kind of funny at the end. Khali was holding the belt. I really hope, I suppose if he's just like a bodyguard to Mahal, it's okay, but man, hopefully not a full-time performer. Before I end this review, I did not like this show. I was bored to death for most of it. I'm not a fan. I was just bored. I mean, the main event and the flag match they took an eternity. The Nakamura booking in that match pissed me off. I did not like AJ and Kevin. I found disappointing. I mean, the opening match I really enjoyed. The rest of the show was not good. So I'm not a fan of the show. I did not like it. Also worth noting, on Talking Smack, it's back. I mean, obviously the show's canceled now, unfortunately, but I guess it's just on pay-per-views. There's Renee Young, there's Jerry Lawler doing interviews. Where's Daniel Bryan? I don't know if something's happening, but it is interesting that Daniel Bryan is not on Talking Smack.